I was surprised when I saw Pantheon's ratings that they gave the Blood Chin Fanatic such a high rating. It's a 3-3 for 3 with a special ability, but like I don't think it's that great. I'm warning you guys, somewhere in this draft, I'm going to have to go get something to eat. Yeah, I was going to keep drafting at least. I still don't think I would take Summons over Blood Chin. What's up, Blue says no. I mean, the Behemoth is an option. He's a fucking monster. I'm going to take the Behemoth. I think he's the best card in the pack. So then we would have gotten Damnable Pact or Roast. Both viable options. I like Roast better. I didn't even see that guy. There were so many foils and uncommons that it was like the 6th best card. Now, Behemoth is way better than Summons, in my experience and opinion. Only thing awkward about this pack is that we're shipping Twin Bolt 3rd. There's also Damnable Pact after the Blood Chin. I just didn't see the Behemoth. But Roast is pretty good. But Damnable Pact would have been a fine pickup as well. But Roast is excellent here. We ship Twin Bolt and Damnable Pact. We definitely don't want to try to go black. Red, boys. We red. We red all up in there. And I like Myth Realize a lot more than most people do. Even getting a 3-3 or a 4-4 gets serious value. Oh, is Phil in here? Oh, that's funny. He is right there. He is 2 to my left. Yeah. We shipped a lot of black, so I feel like black is a bad place to be. I think here it's just Glade Watcher. No, it's not Phil Ivey. Nope. We just ship so much black, Glee seems wrong. I think I prefer Glade Watcher. Maybe Dramoka Warrior is better. We did see a fair amount of white. But I've jumped on this bandwagon and I'm fine with it. It's close, I think. I like the 2-1 Morph Bensold. I think he's good. We are seeing a lot of white, but it's a lot of sort of meh white. I'm going to take the Shield Bearer. It may be a mistake. There does appear to be quite a lot of white. White, red, and green seem to be where we're at right now. Watcher's just big. Ooh, Bowmasters. Fuck yeah. I was worried because there were so many white cards. Bowmasters is an insane pickup here. It is wildly better than every card in this pack, except maybe Elusive Spellfist in the right deck. But Bowmaster's a house. Uh-oh, boys. I definitely want to get one of these in my deck. Not a big fan of Conifer Strider in red-green. It's okay in green-white, but Magmatic Chasm. You guys ready for this? Ooh, Colossus on Yearling, too. He's just solid. Even when you're an aggressive deck, I still like him. I'll still take the Conifer Strider. If we end up with more removal or something, I'm not going to try to dip into white or anything. Fuck. I'm just going to take the Artful Maneuver. I mean, white's way open. Even though they're not great cards, it makes me a little bit nervous. Just because there are a lot of white cards being shipped, so white is way open. But if we actually get some good white cards here and no one's actually in white because the cards were bad, then we're looking very good for doing well in this next spec. So I wouldn't even say 100% that we can't be white. We'll see. Yeah, Conifer sucks. It was green or white. It wasn't because the white cards were better than the green cards. There were so many. That I felt like it was more an investment in the next pack than it was an investment in that pack. So we'll have to see. And we've had some green-red whoopins over the last few days. So frustrating. We should be in the finals of the first round, or in the semifinals or finals of my second draft. Instead, we're in draft 3, which is sad. Yeah, I don't like Sheltered Area very much. That card makes me a little bit nervous. If somehow we open like a green-white bomb, I'm pretty sure we're taking it. And there's a possibility we could just be green-white, I guess. Have you guys seen the whoopings, though, that Magmatic Chasm's done? I've won 3 games, at least 3 games for you guys that weren't going to get won without Magmatic Chasm, and 5 other games that I won with it. I don't know if I would have won without it or not, but thanks for the follow, So Cold, Rut Cap. Thanks again, Swords to Plow, for yesterday. Appreciate the Swords to Plow gave us a nice big fat donation towards a draft, and I appreciate it. Now he's following me again. You're stalking me, bitch. Let's do it again today, Swords. I think it's just Pummeler. It could be Tail Slash, but I think Pummeler just has more upside. I don't know. We have no removal, and Tail Slash on Glade Watcher is pretty awesome. Tail Slash on Calcissima or Atarka Pummeler is pretty awesome. I don't know, but Pummeler is like Magmatic Chasm with legs. Yeah, I agree. I think it's Tail Slash just to get more removal. Assault Formation for the win! Alright, the first time I got to try Assault Formation was when I got it, literally, I got it basically last pick. I got it, there was a basic land and that in the pack. And, yeah. And it was insane. It was like, I didn't even have like the deck for it, like the black-green Butts deck, but it was so good. It was so good in my deck. Don't ever pass this if you're playing green, period. I don't care what your deck, I don't care if you have a bunch of Anok Artillerists, it's still good enough. It's a bomb. Silumgar Assassin. After all the black we shipped, how are we getting that 3rd pick? Is there any way we just take that and maybe splash it? I mean, Yearling's good in this deck, but Silumgar Assassin's a bit of a bomb. I mean, if we didn't have Assault Formation, I think it's definitely Assassin. But Yearling is so good with what we're trying to do. And I think there's just so little chance we actually want to splash it. I think we just stay with the pick, Yearling. Maybe get multiple people into black. And our deck looks very strong right now. And again, Deathwind is better, Ukud Cobra. How are these cards here? How is black open? How is that even possible? Like, I shipped good black. Cobra is ridiculous with assault formation, but Atarka Freak's just ridiculous. Yeah, Cobra's insane, but I mean, I don't think we could try to get into black now. No, I don't think we take Cobra now. Atarka Freak's excellent. We'd be red-green. No, I think pass Assassin, take Cobra seems very loose. I think I actually like the Elders better in this deck. Really good with assault formation. Just good with all our... Another removal seems awesome here. But I'm happy with the way our deck is. I think Tormenting Voice is a sweet pickup here. Yeah, Elders just seem solid in this deck. Also with the mana. He said he ended up... Yeah, easy Dargan here. Atarka Pummeler Wield? What the fuck? Phil is fighting for his colors. That's absurd. This deck is... Hold the ground, double chasm. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, and Phil joined a Swiss too. I would call that like 1,000,000,000 that Phil and I somehow are in the same Swiss draft. He runs so bad that he does Swiss. I think it's got to be Heelsies. I like the idea of just establishing our deck and then getting Shamanic, but I think Heel Cutter is just too good. Our deck can still be very aggressive. I think it's got to be Heelsies again. Sorry, I'm trying to make... Oh, Caladinus. Ruthless is fine. There's nothing else in here I'm scared of. Against a heavy flyers deck, it will be fine. Battle Rage seems pretty bonkers in this deck. Triggers off almost everything. Whisper is a really good pickup. Very happy to get Whisperer. I mean, I'll take Anot Guide. Not excited. Could have really used a Bathe in this. A Reach would have been good too. There's no way I play Smoldering or Freed. Is there anything here I'm afraid of? I guess I'll just take Feral Crew Shock. It's fine. Just don't think it ever makes the cut. And I'm totally unafraid of it. I'm going to take Enhanced Awareness. I'm a little bit more... I'll take this Smoldering Freed. Against a really fast deck, I might side it in. I don't think so. Our Return to the Earth is a good pickup for us. Happy to get that. Another Return to the Earth. Oh, shit. Is it really loud when I type? Do they have silent keyboards? I would buy one. I would assume they exist. Alright, Counter for Strider's garbage. I won't play 2 returns. Ruthless Instincts I don't think makes the cut main. Neither does Smoldering or Freed. Neither does Vile. This is pretty close to our deck here, I think. If it exists, there's a subreddit for it. Is it some crazy expensive thing? I don't want to get blown out by channel harm. Butt fights, like 4 Grim contests would have been fun in this deck. There's that fucking rally again. I'm going to take channel harm. I'm going to take the Dragon Reanimator there. I'll take Map. I don't see us playing it in this deck, but maybe. I do it so much, and I use the microphone, that I thought it might be worth it to have a silent mouse, silent keyboard. 100... Oh, wow. Is that just a projection on your table? But it still makes the... Isn't that almost as loud? Can you guys hear that? My 3 decks tonight... What do you mean they timed you out? Find me one, Fireball. All right, what do we, I don't have a lot of 5s or 6s. I just don't think that Map does very much for me. I think this is very close to what we want. Well, then what do we cut? I feel like you always get pretty decent value from Guardian. But maybe it is the cut. How do you mean they time you out for 30 minutes? How do they time you out? Oh. Someone in here timed you. I thought you were talking about Matt. Cam, are you in here? Sometimes it can be worth it acceleration-wise, But usually my call Chewbacca for doing map is if I have a lot of 2-drops that I want to bolster, and more importantly, that I have a lot of 5-drops. Now, I have a number of 5-drops and 6-drops and not very many 4-drops, where it ends up like you don't want to have very many 3s and 4s, and you want to have more 5s and 6s. Really? We're doing a B&B. Where are you staying, Oozle? I'm hoping we'll get together for like a crazy big old dinner on like Thursday or Friday or Saturday with like everyone that watches the stream. But usually it'll be for 3 colors, Chewbacca. Sure thing, Shu. It wasn't me. No, Cam's a douchebag. No, they are not cheap. That's why we're doing a B&B. The funny thing is, the ceilings, he didn't know how tall I was. So he got one with ceilings. It's very nice, but they even warn in the ad that the ceiling is 6'2", and he mails it to me, and I see that. Louisville, Kentucky, you're amazing. And I see that. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm 6'5". He's like, you're 6'5"? Shit, I'm the tallest of our group, and I'm 5'7". So he wasn't even thinking about the height. I don't know what happened, but I think we can all conclusively agree that Obsidian Ghost 111 is a douchebag. What's up, Arladnir? All right, what's our 1-card cut? All right, I need to go tinkle. If you guys love me, turn off your ad blocker. Support your favorite streamer, or your second favorite streamer, or your third favorite streamer, or wherever I fall into there. Tiny break. Coming right back. Watch my shit. And you all come up with the sick cut. We need to make one more cut. No, it's not a Hobbit Lodge. But weekends are tough. Weekdays are pretty cheap. But no, Hobbit Lodge, you could have a Hobbit piggyback. You could have a Hobbit sitting on another Hobbit's shoulders and not touch the ceiling in a 6'2". What's the last cut here? I'd rather just cut Guardian. I think Guide can pull us out, can let us keep a hand that might otherwise be sketchy. And I think this deck, like... Nah, I want one main deck. It kills Sieges, too. No way, that 2/4 is so good. The Yearlings? Nah. I think this is the play. This seems good.